Hey guys, it's your girl Tyra Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love Island USA. Thank you, and if you would please hit my subscribe button down at the bottom. Thank you so very much. I'm thanking you in advance because I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it, boo. I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. So thank you. But if you don't, you know what? Thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it because this was a good episode. I did appreciate a lot of the elements. So getting into it. So we saw the game last Sunday, and we saw that Zeta was not feeling it, and neither was Jeff. Jeff was really looking like, what the hell? And he had every right to look like that because Zeta was doing the most, wasn't she? Showing her feelings for Timmy. And it's like, it's a time and a place for everything. If you can't hold your doggone tongue, honey, then what are you doing here? Because there's something that, it's really making your decision even more asinine. The fact that you couldn't hold your tongue, and the fact that she was literally antagonizing the heck out of Zeta is why I had so much satisfaction with today, because I don't believe in that. I don't believe that you celebrate on somebody else's, misery. Like, you knew she was miserable, but you're celebrating. You came in and stole her boyfriend. You licking all on his face like it's a lollipop. Girl. And so Zeta pulls Timmy to the side. But what I liked about the whole Zeta situation today, she talked to Jeff first to let Jeff know, look, I want to be able to open up to you. I really do. But I really like the Lord. And I have to see what's going on with me and him before I close the door on that. And you have to understand, I do want to give you all of me, and I want to give you all of my attention. But I must talk to the lad and see where his head is, before I see, there go the Jamaican. I can't do it. Just forget it. So, so Jeff was like, do what you got to do. Because Jeff is all about, don't waste my time. Jeff's a good dude. Like, I really like everything that I have seen from Jeff. I feel like he's good for the game. I feel like he's genuine. And I want to see good things happen. And I don't know if he's coming in trying to find a partner to take it to the end or what he's trying to do. But what I see, I like. Because he definitely came in giving Zeta every bit of the attention that she needed. Although I have peeped that he keeps pulling Serenity to the side. They keep talking. And I don't know if he's initiating that talking or if Serenity's initiating that talking. But somebody initiating that talking, honey. So we're just gonna have to see exactly, how that turns out. So Zeta's talking to Timmy, and Bria's just, stirring a hole in their face, but she keep trying to turn around, acting like she don't care. But she told Jeff, she said, man, I want to go over there so bad. He's like, why do you even care like that? What you said, Jeff, because listen, if you don't want me, baby, just let me know what's good. I'm not going to stop you from talking to somebody because you're going to talk to that person anyway, eventually. And if that person can take you from me that easily, then you were never mine. Go on and talk and see what you got going, bro. Because I don't want you wasting my time. And I feel that 100%. So, Bria was on some, I don't like this, I'm going to go over there and say something. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, you're going to go over there and get your feelings hurt. Let that man and that woman talk it out. But she came over there on some, this is unacceptable. I'm not feeling this and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, she said, you want to be with her? Yeah. Oh, poor little baby. She thought she'd come in and steal her boyfriend, and she'd make him fall in love with her because she'd kiss him and lick his face. It's not enough. It's not enough. Take it back. Take it back. Take it back. So yes, in her face, he told her, I want to be with Zeta. And Zeta was like, because I don't think she thought that he was going to do it right there. But she came over asking questions. So, you want to marry, you're going to find out what it is. And it is what it is. So she was hurt. She immediately walked off, disappointed. And it was sad seeing her cry. I don't like seeing women cry, especially over dudes. Like, baby, do you know how beautiful you are with your makeup on? You don't have to cry over him. You do not have to cry over him. But her brother, Chaz, you know, coming through and holding her and trying to comfort her was dope. I did appreciate Timmy going up to Chaz and apologizing for making his sister cry. Letting Chaz know that he did not appreciate seeing her cry and that he was apologetic. And, you know, that was never his intention. And I don't think it was either because, again, Timmy's a nice person. But if you think about it, she's been the one initiating everything with them. Yes, he said he was attracted to her when she came in the house. Yes, he seemed like, you know, he might want to be with her. But I think after he seen her wear her makeup, he was like, honey, I don't know. Zeta can take her makeup off and I can't tell the difference. You turned into somebody totally different. You, like, I ain't trying to be like that, but she literally turns into somebody's acne face sister with the thick glasses. And that's not the same person that walks in with the contacts and the makeup and the contoured face. And, you know, and we saw her contouring her face. She's doing all this in the middle, like, yeah, be you. And that way they can accept you as you are so that you don't have to worry about somebody feeling like they got catfished or they got makeup fished. Whatever the case, because you are a pretty girl with that makeup on, and I just really feel like you can, you know, there is somebody that wants to be with you. Now, Jeff has definitely shown interest in you, and I definitely like Jeff for you because, again, I think Jeff is genuine, and I feel like you're genuine. I feel like you definitely want something, you know, solid when you leave the house, because the way you was crying and feeling like that you're never good enough, baby, you always good enough. You are always good enough. It's these men that be out here playing with your mind. So never blame yourself. It's not you. And definitely when you have an intellect and you have your standards set, you're going to find that it's going to be harder and harder for you to find a man. Because what your girl would do around the corner, you're not going to settle for. You're not going to allow that. Right? So that's going to shorten the list of men that you can actually be with. So some women, some good women that know what they want, know their worth, and refuse to settle, they wind up finding themselves single for years. Don't worry about that. I was the same way before I met my husband. For years, I was single. I called it serial single because I was literally from 2006 to 2016 when I got married. I had been with my husband for over a year, and I had been in one 1-year relationship and one 3-month relationship. Other than that, I was single. But I worked on me. So never feel like, you know, it's supposed to come before it's supposed to come. If it hasn't come, then you probably still got some more work to do on yourself. Why? Why do you have to work on yourself? So that you can make sure that you won't allow anybody else to come in your life and disrupt it and break your heart. Come in with the wrong intentions. You'll be able to see that because it won't feel good. And just like a baby, when they touch the stove, they might touch the stove once, but once they realize it's hot, I'm not touching the stove no more. That's the way we gotta get. You know, so yeah, I definitely don't want Bria sitting around blaming herself. I've done that. Absolutely done that. But at the end of the day, it was never me. It was because I wasn't dealing with X, Y, and Z. You know, like again, I hated to see her crying, but she put it together. But I thought it was so dope when Zeta went over there to talk to her. On some, you know, on some real woman stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she didn't have to do that. But she wanted to let her know, look, I'm sorry that this happened the way it did. I didn't intend for you to get hurt. But, you know, this relationship was going for a couple of weeks before you came. They like to say day one like it's been years. No, you mean day one of the contest 2 weeks ago. They be in love though, honey. I'm just saying. But I ain't saying nothing about it because it is a speeded up process of being with somebody because you're with them 24/7. And that doesn't normally happen in the real world. So you can really take one day that they spend together and it equal a week. Because a lot of people, when they get together, they're not together but a couple of hours a day, if that. So if you're together 24 hours, you follow me? You get you get more time with that person. You get to learn them more and more. So I never really blame people for, you know, falling in love quick. Because if you're genuine and you're looking for love, it's not hard. Especially if a person is playing to your wants. Like, I always tell women, listen, I'm sorry, all these tangents, but I always tell women, don't tell a man exactly what you want when you meet him. Don't tell him what you go for, what you don't like. See who he is first. As he does stuff that you don't appreciate, let him know. Because if you don't, then he's basically going to be whoever it is that you say you want until he ain't got to be that person no more. I'm just saying. Say something to see what he is. Okay, so Sydney and Isaiah, super cute, super hot. They got sent to the hideaway, first couple. And of course, I knew it was going to be them because everybody knows they be hunching. They don't be hunching. They be hunching. So, yeah, take it on into the hideout. Don't nobody want to hear all that. I was like, okay. Somebody was like, I wonder what Isaiah's doing right now. And he was giving her a massage. Listen, I'm here for that. I'm here for men who service their women. Like, I love it. Because we definitely going to serve you for the rest of your life. But what's wrong with you, serving us once or twice here and there? So I love it. I love the way, the energy he's giving her. I love that he's more sure now than he ever was. I didn't like how he started talking about, I don't know what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. That part, I don't like that. So I do like the Isaiah that I'm seeing now, and I like the Sydney being happy as she is. And I guess that's what Love Island is all about. And so I think they really may have a chance in the outside world. But of course, we're only 2 weeks into this. And I don't even know, like, when do they stop bringing people in the house? Somebody let me know how long they do that, because what is this, a 6-week project? So do they stop at 4 weeks? Is that when they stop bringing people in? Because at some point, I feel like you need to stop bringing people in and allow people to build their relationships while they're there. And that way, when they leave, they have some type of foundation. If you keep bringing people in, then they have to continuously kiss other people, learn other people to see if that person could be a bigger spark than what you already got. Man, ain't nobody got time for that. I said this was going to be short. It ain't even short. I'm sorry, because I got a few more things to cover. I do like that Chaz confronted Serenity. I feel like Chaz has been, just like Jeff, straight up, 100% with her, giving her exactly what she needs and what she claims to desire. The only problem with Chaz is he's not Tyler. And I feel like she is just attracted to white men. I just feel like that. And that's fine, but don't be leading nobody on. Like, he's definitely initiating all of the affection. Like, he made her breakfast. He bit her shoulder. He's done a lot to, and then he just being there with her, rubbing her feet, letting her cry on his shoulder. Like, girl, first of all, the man you crying over is not thinking about your ass. He's not thinking about you, Serenity. He did not want to be with you, Serenity. So I need you to understand that God sometimes sends you what you need and not always what you want. So you treating Chaz like that and him feeling like that, girl, I wish you was up there about to get chopped off. Because I feel like you got some nerve. You was sitting here begging for affection from Tyler. And then Chaz coming and giving you all the affection, and you just like, yeah, this is fun for in here, but I don't know if it'll work out there. Girl, boo. Ain't nobody got time for that. I hope a woman come in the house. I hope he make a connection with that woman, and I hope they couple up. That's what I want for Chaz, and I want you gone, Serenity. Who do you think you are? And I think I'm right. I think that's what's going to happen. The next lady that comes in is going to be gorgeous, and Chaz is going to partner with her. Because he's not feeling the lack of love. And I feel like Jeff and Bria definitely have something to build off of, being that they both got dumped the same doggone way. Of course, Timmy and Zeta, that's a pretty solid relationship. I feel like all we're going to see out of Courtney and Bryce is a bunch of kissing. That's all they really going to do. I don't think they're going to build on nothing. They might have conversations every now and then. Where Courtney answers, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, you're so cute. Oh my God, that's so sweet. You're so cute. Oh my God, that's so sweet. First of all, she got duck lips naturally, not naturally, injectionally. Because I'm pretty sure that is a bunch of collagen in her lips, or she's doing the Kylie Jenner challenge every day. That's got to be what it is. That's not natural. You weren't born with those lips. Girl, stop. So yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't want to see that all the time. That's just me. And then the other couples we have, like I said, I want Serenity gone. I actually want Andy gone. And I want Bria gone. No, I take that back. I want the couple, Andy and Maddie, gone. Because if they really feeling each other, they can feel each other on the outside. But they're boring. Boring. Right or wrong. They boring. So, I don't want to see them no more. So, I feel like it's going to be Timmy and, they're going to vote to keep Timmy and Bria because they both have connections still in the house. And the people that are coupled in the house, Zeta and Jeff, aren't going to be a couple anymore. So if they send them home, then you might as well send Zeta home because she's already let Jeff know that she ain't feeling him like that. She's feeling Timmy. And if Timmy go home, then Jeff's going to be on the next thing walking in. That's how that's going to work. So I need for them to send Andy and Maddie home. Let them figure it out there because we don't care. Well, I don't care. And I want to talk about Deb and Jesse and their date. Boo! Boo! That was the most boring date ever. Like, Jesse is not really into, is it her or is it females, period? Did y'all see all of those pop kisses? Like, he was giving her no DNA exchange. None. And so I'm like, what is really going on, Jesse? Y'all are out here on the water. Ain't nobody out here but y'all and these dongle in a damn camera and whatever fish are in the water. What are you afraid to kiss her for? Like, and when y'all was off the water, you didn't kiss her. You didn't really kiss her. Y'all was doing this. Yeah. You either got somebody at home or you in here in the wrong pond. Because I promise you, you get so excited when it's time for a boys' time. Like when they announce that date, you gonna go and do the run and hip jump with these dudes. Like, really? Is it that serious? Y'all just always got a chest bump, a hip bump. Like, listen, y'all might as well do the funky chicken. I don't know what else to tell you, Jesse, but if she like it, I love it. Cause just because it ain't for me don't mean it ain't for her. So don't even pay me no mind. Now this elimination was really intense, wasn't it? Because apparently, not apparently, they asked everyone to vote for who they wanted to go home. I mean, who they wanted to stay. And, the final two couples, as I mentioned, was Timmy and Bria and Andy and Maddie. And again, I feel like America don't like Bria. I feel like that's the only reason Timmy is in the bottom, because people like Timmy, but they don't necessarily like Bria. So I think she was holding him back anyway, and she's going to get him eliminated eventually. So, and that's the only reason, like I said, that's the only reason Timmy's in the bottom, because America loves him. He's a cutie. We saw that he definitely, has feelings for Zeta. I don't feel like he's pulling her chain because, again, he wasn't initiating much with Bria. She was doing all the initiating. She was licking him like he was a lollipop. She was doing all that, not him. So I can say that I think Timmy is genuinely in like with Zeta. And the fact that Bria thought, telling Timmy that he couldn't sleep in the bed, you need to sleep outside. You knew she was going out there with him, right? Oh, did I do that? Don't F me like that. F me like this. I was like, go, Zeta. They kissing. I bet they weren't. It might be Cody out, but I bet they weren't. I bet they won. I bet they won. I bet they won. I bet they won. So that was cute. I was like, okay, way to clean that up and way to pull it together. And I feel like Jeff was a good sport about it. I feel like Bria, you know, is getting there. Timmy tried to talk to her and she's like, you know, cyber hug, like, you know, mental hug, I think is what she said. So she didn't want to touch him or whatever, but I appreciate him actually going and apologizing to her, you know, so that she can kind of get closure in that situation, just like, you know, Zeta did. I thought it was all stand up. I thought it was stand up, you know, when he apologized to Chaz. I just felt like it was a stand up situation going on. So again, America, I'm praying that they vote. Well, I don't see why they would keep Andy and Maddie at this point. Like, why? I know they're boring. So I feel like they're going home. And that's all I got to say about this episode. We will check in tomorrow to see who actually goes home and to see what this new girl looks like. But I think they said last episode that the new girl was coming in the house. So that's who, you know, that's who Chad's about to hook up with. Mark my word. So again, if you haven't, hit my subscribe button at the bottom, please. Thank you so much. And again, if you don't subscribe, I'm not tripping. You'll subscribe when you feel like it, right? But thank you for watching because I need you too. And that is my $5.02. Peace.